have been involved in the unauthorized sale of national service personnel personal data to third-party loan companies. And again, they are also challenging the National Service Secretariat that it put out an inaccurate information that they had paid national service personnel 2 months allowances when, in actual fact, they had not done that. But I have with me in the studio two from the Forum for Accountability, Klenam, Tamakloe, and Samuel Danquah Boateng. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
That's you good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Thank you for the invitation.
I'm glad that you honored it. You say the National Service Secretariat is lying.
Yes. I wouldn't say they are lying.
Okay.
I would say that it seems like a systematic effort to pay half of us as a diversion tactic. But so far, we are seeing personnel in different parts of the nation who have not even received their evaluation forms. You need your evaluation forms to proceed with payments. And they've not even opened up the portals for them to start this process. So how have they been paid? So that's the question I'd like to pose to the Secretariat. Because how can you say you've paid us when people's evaluation forms haven't come out? That's my question to the Secretariat. I want them to hold them accountable and say, we want transparency. That's the least that you owe us. Okay. We want you to be transparent.
But when it comes to evaluation form, there is evaluation form for the time you started in August or September? November. So you've done that of November, you've done that of December, January, February.
Now March.
So what if they used that of the November and December to pay? That everybody had done the evaluation form. Isn't that the case?
That's not the case.
Really?
That's not the case.
People have not done evaluation forms.
As of March, the evaluation forms haven't come out. In my institution, people are telling me that the evaluation forms are not in. They don't understand what's going on. We did an interview with TV3 last week. And what's it called? The chief director, Mr. Ambrose, said for a fact that payments will come on Wednesday. But here's the case that they've not been paid. Several people all over the nation have not been paid. And now to talk about the data breach, which is a serious issue.
Let's do the evaluation first. So do we know the number of service personnel who have been able to fill the evaluation forms? Do you know?
No, we don't have that data available.
Okay.
However, we know the regions that have not received fully been paid. Western region, for instance, there's no one who has been paid in the Western region. Okay. Parts of the Ashanti region, Greater Accra region, parts of the Greater Accra region, people haven't been paid. In fact, Eastern region too. If Eastern region, the evaluation forms haven't even come out. Okay. That's the problem we are facing right now. And we asked the National Service Secretariat to do us right. All we're asking is our allowance, which they owe us monthly. It's not a quarterly affair, it's a monthly affair. As prescribed in the Act 42, 462, sorry, which is the National Service Act. It states that all NSP are supposed to be paid monthly, not quarterly, not when the Secretariat feels like they want to pay us, not at their discretion. No, it's when they have to pay us, which is monthly. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So, but they have not done that. I know that in the Western region because I have a family member who's also a service person. I know
that's not being paid.
Exactly. But so if your point is that some of them have been paid, do we know exactly the number that have been paid?
If the National Service Secretariat had been transparent with us, we'd be able to tell you these figures. But they are going around saying they've paid all personnel, which is as you said yourself, you have a family member who's not been paid. But the Secretariat comes out and tells us that we've been paid.
Which is a gross exaggeration, I should add.
Of the issue.
Yeah.
Have you contacted them? What reason have they been giving you? Why some people have not been paid?
Not been able to make direct contacts with them. We've been able to talk to people on the district level. But even on the district level, we've been blocked. We've not been given an audience to have true conversations. We've been out here for a while now. Our movement has been making waves. The first week that we opened this movement, we got more than 3,000 members to join. Because this is an issue that's at the heart of the youth. Because the youth are suffering. This economy is not easy for us to go to work consistently. And we work hard. Is it so difficult to just pay us what we are owed?
You work for, this is your fifth month, right? This is fifth month and they have not been paying you.
Due to our position as conveyors, we receive a lot of calls every day, calls and text messages from people who rely solely on the NSS scheme to get their daily bread. The National Service, the reason why we are, the reason why we are suing them is because they not only have not paid us, they also have not fulfilled some of the requirements in their act, which is, for instance, transport allowance. Do you know that the National Service Secretariat is required to pay everybody who comes from their hometown to any state institution, which is ministries, to another region? It's they are entitled to pay them transport allowance, but they are not doing that. They don't even pay you your 715 a month. Talk less of transport allowance. That's what's going on, and
that's
very
in
bad.
the act.
Okay,
that's in the act, and it's a true breach of it's a true breach of the act that they are supposed to embody.
Okay, all right then. So that's why you are suing them. When are you taking this action?
We are giving them up to the end of the month to pay their arrears. If they don't, we are planning a strike, and we also follow up with the lawsuits.
Okay, interesting. You also allege that they've been involved in unauthorized sale of national service personal data form, data to third party.
So with that, this matter in particular is still under investigations. But so far, what you can tell you now is the fact that they've given out personal data to a loan company which is now coming to NSP, sending you a message. Once you do your evaluation form, they'll send you a message with outrageous interest. The loans that they give you would have outrageous interest. Take maybe 2,000. They'll tell you this: you've been qualified for a loan as a national service personnel, and they congratulate you. The irony of it, just to rip you off. They give you 2,000 cedis. They're going to pay times 2 of the amount.
Okay. This prompts us to think that the National Service Secretariat have decided to create a situation where they can rip off the benefits by exploiting us by asking.
But that's too much of an exaggeration, because how do you allege that they want to rip you off of your allowances when you've not tied the whole thing to them that they are the companies giving you the loans?
So with that in particular, that's why I say it's still under investigation. Okay. But I can tell you here that we've made connections between the National Secretariat and this company we are talking about.
Okay.
You can go out and ask any national service person whether they've gotten this message. This is a fact. You can go and do your own private investigation and you see the ties there. Just need to type in the company into Google. You see the ties there. Okay. It's so glaring for the public to see. It's a deliberate attempt to exploit from a situation that they created.
Interesting. Okay, guys. So you are giving the NSS up to the end of the month to rectify, else you go to court on that as well. You're going to court on the third party thing as well.
We're going to go to the third party in the breach of the National Service Act.
Interesting, guys. Thank you so much for coming, and I wish you all the best. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So we have Klenam Tamakloe, the one in suit, and then Samuel Danquah Boateng.
Please, I would like to give a shout out to our leader, the lead conveyor, Rufus Asante too. Been able to help us to get to this point. The one who started this movement, and that's why we're here today, fighting for national service personnel all over the nation.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yes.